Yes. Let's go. What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick from Porter's Unboxings, as you know. And we are here today to do our Royal Rumble predictions, but I can't do that unless I have some guests. So, we are here today with
markboy316. Yes.
Now, as you know, Mark, I went to the Royal Rumble 10 years ago, and I never thought, I would think I would, go to a WrestleMania in St. Louis, go to, a B pay-per-view, but I would never think I would go to another Royal Rumble on the same day that I went 10 years ago.
That's cool. That is very cool. Nice.
And I would also like to thank everyone on YouTube for getting me to 200 subscribers.
Wow.
I just checked that.
Nice. Congratulations.
And thank you, sir. Now, we are here today to do our Royal Rumble predictions with markboy316.
Yes.
Let's get started with probably the dumbest match on the card. The man, Becky Lynch, versus, you all know her name, Dewdrop.
Oh. Why couldn't they just keep it Piper Niven, for God's sakes? But anyway, Becky Lynch wins hands down. I can't see Dewdrop beating her for the title.
I can't either, man. So, yes, we are both going for Becky Lynch, hands down, probably one of the smartest and easiest choices on this card.
Yep.
Now we go to probably not the toughest match yet, but we are going for a mixed tag team match. Hey guys, there are only six matches on the card. Now before we get to this match, do you think there will be a kickoff match?
I imagine probably after SmackDown or even tomorrow in the day we'll find out if there is. I have no idea what it could be.
All right. So we have the Grit couple versus the It couple. Edge and Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice.
I don't want to see this feud keep going to WrestleMania. I like it if it ends at the Chamber in Saudi, I'll be happy. I think I'm going for Edge and Beth just to get the feud over with.
I am too, because first of all, The Miz was on the news today, and I don't know. I saw a bit of a good guy. So, but Edge is gonna whip his ass.
Yeah, but Edge won at day one, and they're like 50-50 booking, so they're probably gonna get Maurice and Miz to win. But I think Edge and Beth will take the fall, or win, I should say.
All right. So now we are going probably one of the hardest matches to book. I booked this in 2018 when Bobby Lashley and Brock were in the same company, except Brock left again when Bobby came back. I just spoiled the match. Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley for the WWE Championship. Booked this match 4.5 years ago, and it never happened, and now it is. How excited are you for this match?
This is going to be awesome. It's the first time ever match. I like both guys, actually, but it's a hard one to pick. It's either if whoever loses will get into the Rumble, and I think maybe possibly win it, but that's not my pick for the Rumble, but that could happen. But I'm going with Brock to retain.
I am too, because I'm not supposed to like Brock Lesnar, but when he returned at Crown Jewel, or even before Crown Jewel with his gimpy little farmer-like overall. I really kind of grew with him for a couple months. So yes, I do not see Lashley winning this match.
Unless Paul Heyman screws over Brock and joins Lashley. I don't know.
But Lashley is with MVP.
Maybe he'll change managers. I don't know. But
maybe. Okay, so what happens if Roman wins the Rollins match? And then we have a match I've been booking for a while. We have Universal versus WWE title, but that's on the line. But how about we have a little Paul Heyman in a shark cage?
Or something like that, yeah.
And whoever wins gets the manager references.
Services, yeah.
Yeah, services. So we're all going for Brock Lesnar with his cowboy-looking, and also we might be getting Brock Lesnar versus Corey, and
it wouldn't surprise me though if Lashley won. It's a hard one to predict.
Yeah, it's really hard to predict. When you're there, you're like feeling like you're on the top of the world when you're at a wrestling event with 40,000 people, and then when the wrong guy wins, you know what's going to happen. But do you really think Lesnar and Lashley will get booed? Either one of them.
It depends what kind of match they have. If they have a Goldberg-Brock match from 20, yes, they're going to get booed. If they're both into it and they both want it, they could have a good match.
Now, I don't usually do this on these kind of videos, but I'm going to look up their ages. Lashley is 45.
Brock should be close.
Lesnar is 44, so they're a year apart. Now, if you're talking about Goldberg status, then this match will probably be over in 20 seconds, like the Fiend and Goldberg, but we're not getting into that. We're going to save that for a rant video.
Well, I'm saying it's like the WrestleMania 20 match. It was a long match. They had a 20, but it just sucked. They were both were not motivated to do it. If they're both motivated, it could be a good match.
Yes. And also, you had the crowd like saying, nah, 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 go play football and leave. Yeah. Okay, so we're both going for Brock, but if Lashley wins, that's fine. As long as Drew McIntyre's not in the Rumble this year. So
do you think the undercard people who don't win their matches will be in the Rumble? If Lashley loses, do you think he'll be in the Rumble?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Because if Brock wins and we don't, like, they're rumored not to have they're rumored not to have the Universal versus WWE title match at all at WrestleMania.
I wish they would unify those titles because you only need one champion. It should have been always like that from the start.
Yeah. 2016 sucks, but the year doesn't suck. Just that championship sucks for about, what, a year after it was made because of Brock?
Yeah. Well, I consider the WWE title the number one title. The Universal title, I think it's a secondary title. It sucks. I never liked it.
Now, do you think they're going to throw the Universal title away and the WWE title and bring back the big gold belt, or?
I wish. I don't think it's ever going to happen. I wish they would, but I don't think.
Okay, we're going to ramble on more about Lesnar later, but we're going to probably, besides the Royal Rumbles, possibly the main event of the evening, with my boy Roman Reigns versus Seth Frickin Rollins. You have a singles match for the Universal Championship with the Usos barred from ringside.
I think Owens may be a factor. He may actually try to come in and help Rollins, but accidentally cost Rollins the match, and save the title for himself, maybe. But I think Roman's going to retain. I can't see Seth being the one to take it from him.
Same here.
Yeah.
Because, as you all know, I am a fan of Roman Reigns, and this is a possibility shirt for me to wear to the Rumble, the Bloodline shirt, because Roman Reigns is the one. And I don't think the Usos are supposed to defend their championships. That might be a pre-show match. We're not sure about that. But I really like the story that they're building here with Roman and Seth. And like 2 weeks ago, they mentioned Jon Moxley on
SmackDown.
On SmackDown. Okay, there. Okay. But 3 weeks ago, we saw a bunch of Dean Ambrose, as you guys know, as Jon Moxley, in those video packages. So what do you want to do first? Women's or men's Royal Rumble?
We'll go with the women's first.
All right. So we have 21 out of 30 participants been announced. Now, before I name them, do you think there's going to be any surprises?
For me, I think there's going to be a returning Asuka. It's going to be one. And I think there's going to be maybe Tessa Blanchard.
I heard on Twitter that Oksana is going to make an appearance, but who cares?
So those are my two surprises, Asuka and Tessa Blanchard.
I really think if Charlotte's in the match, which
she is. Yeah.
As you know, Lita is in the match. So my surprise is Trish Stratus.
Yeah, she's in it almost every year. So I imagine she'll be in this year. Or at least try to come in and maybe distract Charlotte to get eliminated.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So 21 out of the 30 have been announced, and here they are. Rhea Ripley, Nikki ASH, or Nikki Cross, who cares? Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen Selena, which I don't even know how she got back in the company, but you have Malachi Black on AEW, but that makes no sense. Tamina, Shotzi, or as you guys like to know her as Shotzi Blackheart. Natalya, I don't see her winning at all. I guess it's Ashley, or Aliyah. Aaliyah, that's it.
Yeah.
Naomi. Shayna Baszler. Charlotte Flair, and that is the Raw and SmackDowns. Now we're going into the Legends category. Ooh. The Bella Twins.
Oh, jeez.
Lita. Undertaker's wife, Michelle McCool. Kelly. And if you like this so far, we have a returning of Summer Rae.
And she is not a legend.
What? Oh, yeah. So we haven't seen her since what, like 2016? Do we care, Mark?
No.
Surprising, this is going to be in it. Mickey, I'm sorry, it. I called her an it. She's going to be in it. Mickie James, Impact World Champion for women. And then we have Bianca Belaire and Liv Morgan. Now, you know who I'm picking because I've liked this woman on TV for the past couple of months. She has been defeated by Becky Lynch. I am going for Liv Morgan.
Going for Liv Morgan. I am going with Ronda Rousey, and my second pick, because I picked two for the women, two for the men, will be Asuka.
Okay, so you're going for a girl who's not even, or a woman. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're going for a woman who's not even announced.
I'm going for a surprise win.
Okay. I'm going for.
I wouldn't mind Lita winning it though. I wouldn't be upset with that. That would be awesome. I'd like to see Lita and Charlotte. That would be cool.
I think that's already like announced. Like they're gonna do something if she gets. You know how Roman and Undertaker did it.
Mm.
So I'm thinking Lita eliminates Charlotte, and we get that match at WrestleMania 38. We're getting Lita versus Charlotte for the SmackDown Women's Championship, and Lita coming out the winner.
All right, I'll go. Ronda Rousey and Bellaire. All right, there you go. Pick somebody that's in it. There we go.
Okay. All right. So yes. Okay. So if I had to pick two, I would pick Lita and Liv Morgan.
All right.
All right. So now we're getting on
to the men.
Yeah, it's the men's. Okay. So before, like always, who's gonna be the surprise entrance?
I think I had Jonathan Gresham, who is the ROH champion, because nobody from ROH has signed to anybody. So I think he's going to be in it. EC3, because he's not signed really to anybody, and Braun Strowman. Those are the three surprises I had.
Okay. You already know he's going to be there. I have to go. If he's in the match, that's great. Will he get eliminated? Yes. Will he not? Will he win? No. But if he's there, he's either gonna be in the match or retire, and that is Mark Calloway, the Undertaker.
Or he might just be there to support his wife.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay, honey, you can go out there. I'm just gonna lay in the back of my rocking chair.
No, I can see him having a spot, and I can see that happening too. It's in, where is it anyway? Where is it from?
St. Louis.
Right, St. Louis, right. Yeah.
Yeah, if it wasn't St. Louis, I wouldn't be going.
That's true.
So, and another one, I've seen them on TikTok, Twitter. I wouldn't mind Moose being in it.
Yeah, so I've heard that too. That would be freaking cool. That would be awesome.
Like, you would have, like, Roman Reigns be in it just for like that one spot with Moose.
Yeah.
And then they both eliminate each other.
And
I've never seen this man live. I would like to see the Boogeyman.
The Boogeyman. He was a surprise a couple of years ago, I think. Yeah.
And then possibly Hornswoggle.
That would be cool. Do you think Bray Wyatt or The Fiend will show up? One of the two?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I do. And if this happens, if Bray Wyatt re-signs, which I don't think that will happen, I think this will just be a one-off. No. I think Bray Wyatt goes, after he films this movie, to AEW. Bo Dallas comes to AEW. They finally have the Wyatts versus, and hear me out, I also think Jeff Hardy will go to AEW.
Yeah, I think that's pretty certain there, especially with Matt there. I imagine he'll go there.
So we have Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Rey Mysterio. As you know, he's been on Raw, eliminating people after people after people after people, because he is on the cover of 2K22.
Yeah.
Calm down, Ray. For real. So then we have his son, which I don't even know why he's in the Rumble. As you know, Survivor Series 2021, Adam Pearce kicked him off the team. So I think this is a way for him to come back and be in the Rumble without getting screwed.
Yes.
Is this still filming?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. Because my friends are calling me out of nowhere. Just give me a minute. I am filming a video. Okay, so we have Austin Theory, who is like Vince McMahon's son now, I guess. Because Mr. McMahon's been on Raw every single week. That is actually a shocker for me to see that. And then we have Johnny Knoxville. A jackass will win the video. Oh God, the jackass will win the Rumble. Okay, whatever. We have Sheamus, who won 10 years ago. Damian Priest, who was a United States champion. AJ Styles, Big E, Happy Corbin, Montez Ford, Madcap Moss, I'm sorry, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, and now we're going over to Raw. Kevin Owens, which I don't know about that, but then we have the guy who acts like Big Show, almost.
Yes, almost. I think.
Okay. Randy Orton, Riddle, RK Bro is in the Rumble. Oh, big shocker. Because Randy Orton is a hometown boy.
And he's going for his third win.
Which I hope that's not true.
Me too.
Then we have Otis and Chad Gable, which Otis can't even spell a word. And then we have Wrestling DVD Central's favorite tag team, the Dirty Dogs.
Yep.
Shinsuke Nakamura. I don't even know how this guy is in the Rumble. Rick Boones. Hey, if Rick Boones is in the Rumble, do you think that Pat McAfee is going to get in the Rumble and wrestle?
That would be funny. That would be cool.
And then we have a guy that I really haven't seen on TV in a long time is Ricochet.
Yeah, Christ.
So now we have 21. No, sorry. So there's only 5 surprise entrants is going to be in the men's, which I don't really understand. Why do you like go on Wikipedia and just list them? Like, come on, make it surprising. Don't let us like say, oh, yay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Braun Breaker, the NXT champion, comes in it because they're supposed to be in the building at that night. Braun Breaker's supposed to be there, and somebody else is from NXT. Gunther, sorry.
No. Oh God. So who wins?
I've got 2. I'd like to see my number 1 pick. Obviously, is Big E, everybody's favorite pick. I hope he doesn't win, but I want AJ Styles. I'd like to see AJ get another run with the title, and it's a dark horse. You wouldn't expect AJ to win it. That would be cool. I'd like to see AJ Styles get a Rumble win.
Now, this isn't my pick, but it's a match for WrestleMania 38. Dominic Mysterio eliminates his father, Rey Mysterio, and then we get. This is a good match. This is a good way to start it. Rey Mysterio or Dominic eliminates Rey, and then at WrestleMania, you have the Eddie Guerrero Lowrider.
Ooh, there we go. That'll be cool. Father versus son at Mania. Huh?
I mean, they had tag team champions fight at WrestleMania 21.
Yep.
Father versus son at 38. But okay, you know that Happy Corbin is going to get eliminated by Madcap Moss, so this tag team has to go away.
Yes.
But if I had to pick, I would have to pick Shin. No, because that sucks. Because he already had a shot. I don't want to see it happen, but I think Austin Theory will face off against Vince McMahon at Mania. Because that's what they're pushing towards. I hope not.
And it doesn't do Austin Theory anything wrong to be pictured with McMahon. Actually, probably will help him in the long run. He's in the segments with Vince McMahon, for God's sakes. I'm sure Vince picked it out.
Shane McMahon will be in the building.
Shane McMahon.
And I also heard that I kind of hope, but I also kind of don't, that Kurt Angle will win the Rumble. But if someone would have to win, my pick is Kevin Owens.
I wouldn't mind that either. He's never won one, and that would be cool for him too. I wouldn't mind that.
But oh wait, this was announced on WWE.com, but Ricochet is another one of my picks. But so let's pick a guy who hasn't won a championship yet. Like a world championship. So you have like Dominic Mysterio, Austin Theory, AJ Styles won.
Yeah.
Big E is out. Corbin, I don't care. I don't count him. He should have won in 2017, but stupid John Cena made him. Oh yeah, do you think John Cena will be involved? Or if they don't do title versus title at WrestleMania, do you think The Rock will show up?
That's two big possibilities. Like my friend Todd said, he thinks Cena might appear. He hopes not, but as one of the surprises. But
yeah. So, of course, my two picks for the Rumble would be Kevin Owens or I don't know. It sure as hell is not going to be Johnny Knoxville.
No. And they said that maybe another celebrity would be Bad Bunny. I seen that. I don't know how true that will be, but
no, please God, no. No, I would go for Kevin Owens or let's get Sami Zayn.
Ooh.
Let's say.
Ooh, good picks.
So our picks are Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens for the men, and then my picks are Lita and Liv Morgan, and yours are again.
Mine were Ronda Rousey and Bianca Belaire.
And for the men,
man, I'm gonna go with my original picks of Big E and AJ Styles. So.
Except why would Big E win again?
I don't know. It's just the odds-on favorite on the online is Big E. So I'd rather see AJ Styles win it though than Big E. So.
Okay, so that is all the matches. 6 matches on the card. And how long do you think they will be? Like an hour for the Rumbles?
I imagine they'll kick it off with the Women's Rumble. I imagine. And then have the undercard matches in the middle. One of the title matches might be the main event, not the Men's Rumble.
I'm going to say this. It's going to be the Women's Royal Rumble and then Becky Lynch versus Doudrop.
Yeah.
And then it will be Edge versus Beth Phoenix versus The Miz and Maurice. And then it will be Lesnar and Lashley. And then it will be Roman versus Rollins because, you know, your boy Roman Reigns needs that main event spot. Come on, he's main event Roman.
True. I think one of the title matches will main event. I don't think it'll be the Men's Rumble. I think one of those two will be the main event.
You know, a fan of if you're going to the Rumble, you need to go there with an open mind.
Yeah.
And when you go home, you might be happy, you might be sad.
How far back are you sitting? How far back are you?
Not as far as I thought I would. I'm sitting back in like section 405, which is like in the riser, but not the nosebleeds.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. I'm sitting far back, so I can't get a chair.
Oh.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not sitting like front row or in the 10th row. I'm sitting like way up here.
Yep. As long as you can still see. That's good.
As long as I can still see, no, man. I need there's the ring and there's the TV monitors. Which one do you think I'll be watching? The TV monitors.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. There's your 6 matches. It's Lesnar for me.
Lesnar for me. Yeah.
Lynch for me.
Me too.
Edge and Beth Phoenix.
Me too.
And Roman Reigns.
I'm going Reigns to retain. I can't see him losing now. I don't even think he might even retain it at Mania, for God's sakes. I don't even see him losing it anytime soon.
I mean, this guy's been on the run of his life. And you think back to 2015, we hated him for 4 years.
Yeah.
Because we thought he got his shot at WrestleMania 31. And because of Seth Rollins, that turned into the best Mania ever. Like I lined that up with 30. And then you go to 2018, Roman beats Brock, and then 2019, he really didn't do anything.
No.
Because he had leukemia, he couldn't do anything.
No.
And then in 2020, he beats Braun Strowman. And then kicks. You thought Goldberg kicked this man out. No. Roman kicked him out. Roman kicked Bray Wyatt out of WWE and into the movie props.
Man.
And now he is the longest reigning champion at let's see, 514 days.
He beat Lesnar's record, actually.
Yes, at 503. 503 days. And as you can, on Wikipedia, it says Roman Reigns payback, and this was a no-holds-barred triple threat match, also involving Braun Strowman. It has no mention of the Fiend. It has no mention of Bray Wyatt at all.
Look at that. Wow.
But it has Braun Strowman's name. Okay. And then you go on to like the matches with Jey Uso at Clash of Champions, which I really thought he would murder him. And then at Hell in a Cell, murder him. And then like I'm thinking, okay, here is a swerve for me for the Rumble. Uso is a surprise entrant. And he wins. Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso at WrestleMania 38.
There we go. If they can't get the Rock, yeah.
It's that moment.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, that is going to close out Royal Rumble predictions 2021. I am so sorry that Mr. Gregory Kramer couldn't join us, but there's a snowstorm somewhere, and he was afraid that his camera feed would break. And you know how we love Gregory Kramer on these. As you saw last year, we got 58 likes.
Jeez. Wow.
No, I'm sorry, 58 views, but like in probably like 11 likes. But you know it's not me you watch it for. You watch it for Mark and Greg.
Yeah. They're going to watch for markboy316, yes.
Yes, guys. And you're probably wondering why You're talking about WWE, but you're wearing an AEW shirt.
Are you getting paid by AEW? Oh, jeez.
Hell no.
Oh.
But do you see any to close out for real this time? Do you see any AEW superstars coming?
I have heard that there will be no AEW superstars whatsoever. I'm thinking more of Impact, Ring of Honor, people who are not signing with anybody yet. Them, if anybody from AEW would go, Brian Cage's contract is up, I do believe. Might be him.
Okay. I heard Kenny Omega's contract is up.
Really? One of the EVPs? Really?
I'm thinking I heard that. Oh yeah, and do you collect the AEW DVDs?
I have some, yeah.
You can get Full Gear 2021 now.
Nice. I'll have to check that out.
And I have ordered it, so there's a spoiler for my next unboxing.
Nice.
And this has been, again, the Royal Rumble predictions with markboy316.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
And hopefully we'll have the whole squad together. We'll have, for some reason, his videos are down. I'm not sure why, but possibly we will have Wrestling DVD Central on here. For some reason, his videos are knocked down off YouTube.
That is weird. Huh.
Yeah. Here is...
Wow.
He still has his subscribers, but his channel is, like, completely gone.
Ooh, he must have got a copyright strike or something. Wow.
So, hopefully we will have markboy316 here.
Yes, sir.
We will have Gregory Kramer if the snow could cooperate. And possibly we will have the best star of the show, besides me, and, of course, you guys, Wrestling DVD Central.
That would be cool. Do you know his picks? Do you know who he's picking?
I have no idea.
Oh.
No, I actually don't. And I was like saying, okay, where is his Royal Rumble predictions? And then I see his channel like shut down.
Oh.
So I will get that news to him. Like, who are you picking? But we'll have to shut this thing down so we can. We are 12 minutes into. We're 12 minutes into SmackDown. So, dude, are you gonna watch SmackDown tonight?
Probably gonna watch the rest of it there in a minute.
And we are out. Peace.
Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. This has been Patrick Pours Unboxings, and I'm out. Peace.